be like a parent that I got a belt, so it's like, bow, I love you, but bow. It's I love you, but it's still up. It's up until we get it fixed. Until we get it fixed. It's not no, oh, we gonna calm down because you done fucked with me and you done fucked with my people too much. And you can throw whatever tag you want. You can call me a racist. You can call me everything already.
You know, if you would have told me that I would be in this position of being this reality 10 years ago, I would have told you lost your fucking mind. But yet here we are. They say pressure make diamonds. That's got to be true, because that's what led me to start this channel. You see, I've always been a peacemaker. I've been that person that when both sides needed a mediator, I was the one you could go to. But that was when I was ignorant. That was when I was uninformed. That was when, when I saw the world through rose-colored lenses. You dig? I was, as I see it now, I was lost in a plan that was devised for my people long before I came into this world. I was just lost in the sauce, like, you know, most of our parents, most of our people were. And I played the game well. I played the game well. But it only takes suffering to get you into asking questions. And when you start asking questions, you begin to start digging. And when you dig, you get answers to questions that may have been lingering unanswered. You are exposed to data that shakes your worldview. You're exposed to information that says, oh shit, this ain't what I thought it was. And in the case of me being from African descent, everything that I've been told about this country that I love has almost been a fucking lie. So I know you're wondering, Courtney, Orlando, JR, however you know me by, and we'll get into that later. What does that have to do with it's up until it's fixed? Because that clip represented how I feel about the problem of white supremacy, capitalism, dominance, colonialism, any philosophy that teaches that the other is evil, anything that, and I don't give a damn if it's religion or politics. If it teaches you that the other is less than, fuck it. And as you are quick to turn off this channel because you're hearing it first time, you're probably hearing these words come from out of my mouth. And it's all good, because that's a first time for everything. So let me introduce you to who I am and to my world and what this is. My name is Courtney Orlando. Welcome to the page. I am a Grammy Award-winning producer, singer, songwriter. I've spent the last 20 years making records. I've got 2 Dove Awards, 3 Stellar Awards, and a Grammy. To go through my catalog, my discography, will take this whole goddamn show. But there's a reason why you haven't heard of me. Because all of my music has been done in the gospel Christian industry. So how does that play into how you ended up on this channel? Or maybe you ended up on this channel because you know exactly who I am. It means that I am, if you can tell by my posture, I recently deconverted from Christianity. And that came painstakingly through a 2-year process. But I was also an elder, was also a worship leader at my church and a lay pastor. And I did it with joy and in another life would serve people the same way, just not mythology or superstition or man-made stories or ideologies. And so in the process of my deconversion, I have uncovered so much about the existence of how this country came to be, its power, who wields power, who were here first, the stories told, there were lies, shit made up. Basically all the shit that when we was like, man, get your black power ass on, basically everything that they was trying to tell us, everything my my stepfather, you know what I mean, was trying to tell us when he had on this dashiki, he was like, y'all need to wise up. And we was like, nah, fuck that. I'm trying to get some hoes. That's what we was on. But now at the ripe age of 45, yep, I'm giving away my age. I've been doing this shit a long time. You know what I mean? Ladies, I'm taking so shit. I've been doing this a long time. I got a wonderful family. But desperation drove me here. Who I am in the liberation of my people and all mankind, if it is to be fair and equitable, if we are to share this world's resources in a way that every person born has a fair shot. If you ain't on that type of time, you my enemy. If you ain't on that type of time, if you look at my people and anybody that's not the majority, as less than and don't deserve a fair shot, man, you can kiss my ass. Man, you can unfollow every fucking page I got. Because let me tell you what you got when JR was singing and worshiping and being a good old boy. And there's a reason why I'm saying it like that. Because I serve, man. If I'm a human being, I know what it is to love. I know what it is to dream. I've accomplished things in my life that some people won't in 2-3 lifetimes. So with that privilege, I understand with that great responsibility, I got to get back and make sure that everybody can eat that's coming to this world that deserves a fair shot. That's our goal, to make sure that I am my brother's keeper, to make sure that we are all thriving, trying to make this world a more efficient, being the best steward over this world and its resources that we can, so it can last in the next 100,000 plus, or who knows, years, right? But exploration, right? Harmony, justice, love, art, beauty, science, right? Competition, things that make us strive towards innovation. Like those are the things that I live for. But I want to tell you, when I started doing my homework, my bullshit meter went off. And I began to study those people who was doing this work before me. European descent people, African descent people, it don't matter. Asian, whoever had a voice that was saying, this sound like some bullshit that these evil ass white people is doing. And I'm not saying all white people. I'm talking about white supremacists. If you're a fucking white supremacist, you're an evil ass nigga. I said it. So for me, when I got to studying the greats, when I got to educating myself, when I got to reading They Came Before Columbus, Slavery by Another Name, another the new Jim Crow. When I began to just see how much blood, god damn, I live in a dope house, but I'm still in the hood. So it's one thing to make this video. If I was propped up somewhere, miles away from the war zone. But I'm in St. Louis, my dude. I'm in St. Louis, Brody. I'm in the West End. I'm right along the Delmar Divide, if y'all know it. So I see on a daily basis the plan that is working so well by our colonizers and oppressors. I see my people wearing that plan on their back like fucking fashion. So you've never seen this, JR. Because I was so busy trying to build a kingdom that I don't even believe in no more. A kingdom, a God that my oppressors still pray to. Fucking God's man is in the White House right now. And my wife prays to that same God. Are you fucking kidding me? You got a sanitized Courtney. You think I just learned how to cuss like a sailor over fucking night? When I say nigga, it bother you? When you see my chains, when I'm rocking a Mahalia Jackson t-shirt or a Malcolm X or some black figure, does that make you feel uncomfortable? Yes. Because I didn't know the game. And so I played y'all's. So now you are getting me as I am. That's who I am. You better go fucking ask somebody. You better ask my day ones. This is what happens when you hide who you are to try to fit in. Man, this country has showed me that we all we got. Historian, anthropologist, teacher, author, Mr. John Herrick Clark said this: if the African or the person from African descent cannot find a friend in the mirror, then he or she has no friends. Now, when you hear that, you may hear racist connotations in it. But after years of this man's study, after years of him traveling to these places, where the European hand and mind fashioned tools of war against my people, and no one came to our rescue, I want all the smoke. these tears. When you backed up against a fucking wall, I'm fortunate I made it out. And I'm still going with a fucked up mind. I still fighting to lead with my injuries. I'll never be quiet. Like Ye said, you're going to have to take my motherfucking life. If you don't like how I talk, it's 1,000 other channels. So for me, if you're watching this channel, I only know one way to deliver shit. And that's with honesty. If you pull up on this channel, you ain't gonna, I might not cry like I ain't gonna cry like this every episode. This is my first episode. I don't even want to do this shit. But my children, your children, this country, this world, we are all better when love rules. So take this fucking Grammy, take all this shit behind me. The only thing that matters is that I make this world a better fucking place than when I leave it. And if it be found in the books that Courtney Orlando Peebles and his family laid down while this fucking world burned, shame on me. And shame on you. I ain't hold shit in. And by the way, welcome to Where the Goats Can Get It podcast / YouTube channel, where I take complex shit, ideologies, philosophies that even I may just be learning, and I put that shit where the goats can get it. Meaning I put it to where you can understand it. Again, my name is Courtney Orlando. Thank y'all for checking in with me. Holla.